A third of Broadway dark again for the second straight day, and COVID isn't loosening its grip on the sports world either. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm David Ushery. Natalie's off today. There is a lot to get to. Help arrived in New York City for people trying to get a COVID test before Christmas. The first federal testing site opened in Queens, but we are still seeing those long lines in other parts of the city. Senator Schumer is asking FEMA to send 100 mobile testing sites to the city. This comes as another popular testing area. CityMD closed 19 of its locations today because they say they just don't have enough staff. The majority of those are in the city. And city-run hospitals making a big policy change to slow the surge. Most visitors are no longer allowed now, and the few exceptions must show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test within 24 hours. We've got team coverage, starting with News 4's Andrew Siff. He's live at one of the federal test sites in Jackson Heights. Andrew.
David, this appears to be the first federally run COVID testing site. It's administered by the CDC. It's already made a difference. The waits have been pretty short here today, probably because a lot of folks didn't know about it in advance. Senator Schumer, as you indicated, is demanding that many more sites like this one open up as soon as possible.
It's getting a little crazy right now.
Joan Herr happy to be in one of the shortest testing lines around. The new federally funded CDC-run PCR test site in Jackson Heights.
A huge step forward. First, given that we were the epicenter of the pandemic.
Soon-to-be council member Shaker Krishnan says his district faces tremendous demand for COVID tests. Check out the line at the only brick-and-mortar site, Elmhurst Hospital. A multi-hour wait.
We need to have far more testing capacity.
It's just as bad in other neighborhoods. Chopper 4 above Manhattan's West Side today. Lines made longer when more than a dozen CityMD clinics closed down amid overwhelming strain on the system.
This is the key, testing.
Senator Chuck Schumer said the initial federally run sites will be in Queens, but he's asked for 100 mobile sites across the city.
Today they said they're sending 6. That ain't close to enough.
The testing crisis just 3 days before Christmas as Omicron spreads at record pace, milder than feared, but the city's hospitals chief now restricting visitors.
In order to make sure that we don't cause more disease, we need to limit the number of visitors.
No visitors starting today except labor and delivery, pediatrics, patients with developmental disabilities, and end-of-life cases. You'll need proof of vaccination or negative COVID test within 48 hours of your visit.
It looks like it's going to be a very brief period, intense and challenging, but very brief.
As for those using the new federally managed test site, relief there's someplace to get that test before seeing elderly relatives.
This is pretty quick and simple, and I'm really grateful that it's here, like truly grateful.
And Governor Hochul said that starting Monday, they're going to be putting COVID testing sites in subway stations, beginning at Grand Central and Times Square. The idea is that folks on their way to work or on their way home can get that quick test before they're visiting someone. We're live in Jackson Heights. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
Andrew, thank you. And as you know, someone who's saying there's a lot of room for improvement, the head of the city's teachers union. He's raising a red flag about testing. UFT President Michael Mulgrew urging the city to ramp up testing and safety protocols as attendance drops ahead of the holidays. He says nearly 180 schools have not been tested in 2 weeks. He also says teachers are reporting a backlog in the situation room that tracks cases.
The whole system is broken. So when your teachers understand the value of their work, and we've seen the damage that this virus has done to our students, and we're trying to repair it, but we can't repair it if the city is not going to do its job.
We have reached out to the city for comment. Mulgrew says he is working with Mayor-elect Adams to improve testing before kids return from the holiday. And the mayor-elect says he will keep Dr. Dave Shoxley on as the city's health commissioner until March. Adams says on March 15th, Shoxley will hand over the position to Dr. Ashwin Vasan, an epidemiologist who runs a mental health nonprofit organization. In the interim, Dr. Vasan will work with Dr. Shoxley on the city's COVID response. We are keeping a close eye on Broadway. A third of the shows will be dark tonight. That's the second night now because of breakthrough cases. 12 shows won't go on, including Hamilton, The Lion King, and Aladdin. Come From Away just canceled through the rest of the week. Now, for perspective, there are a total of 31 shows on Broadway right now. About 2/3 of them still open tonight. The head of the Broadway League insists there will not be another complete closure. Let's check in with News 4's Gus Rosendale. He's been talking to people in Midtown. Gus.
Well, David, as you touch upon there, it is clearly a fluid situation. We're live along 43rd Street outside the Stephen Sondheim Theater, the home to Mrs. Doubtfire, a show that had been canceled due to COVID. But today they had their 2 p.m. matinee, and they're scheduled to have their 8 o'clock show. But this is a deal that can change minute by minute. Broadway cancellations not dampening spirits or limiting lines as the TKTS booth opened for sales in Times Square. But early today, about a third of Broadway reported closings through Christmas due to COVID, including hit shows like Hamilton, Harry Potter, Lion King, and Aladdin.
We are staying in an apartment of a friend's, so whatever happens, we can always lock up and just stay home. So whatever happens, we'll be fine.
I don't care.
No, you're not.
No, why not? Well, because I'm vaccinated. We all wear a mask. We all do what we're supposed to, and I'm not gonna not live my life.
It's awesome. Thank you.
Visitors are here, but many others are choosing to skip the trip. The Hotel Association says a massive amount of cancellations pouring in just as things were looking better. Hotel occupancy in the city at around 80% in recent weeks until now.
Since the last couple of days, there have been an avalanche of cancellations.
And there are worries that there might be more cancellations if New Year's Eve is not an in-person event, if crowds are kept away. The mayor's still waiting on that decision. We're told by the end of the week. David, of course, it is Wednesday. We're live in Times Square. I'm Gus Rosendale, News 4 New York.
It is indeed, Gus. All right, thank you. There is this encouraging news. The FDA has approved the first at-home pill to treat COVID here in the U.S. The pill from Pfizer was granted emergency use authorization today. Developers say the pill, called Paxlovid, can treat anyone 12 years and older, and it treats those with mild to moderate infections. You can only get it by a prescription, and it should be taken within 5 days of symptoms developing. Let's turn to Storm Team 4 with the all-important holiday forecast. We've known now for a while it won't be a white Christmas, but Dave Price is going to tell us what we can expect. Dave?
All right, David, we've got 44 degrees on the thermometer right now, a lovely late afternoon, but keep in mind we do have chilly conditions out there, not so much reflected on the thermometer, but when you factor in these northwest winds at 23 miles per hour and higher gusts, feels like it's 38 degrees in Central Park. We do have some light snow showers pushing well to the north, but maybe a little into Sullivan County. You could see some flakes flying. Everywhere else in the upper 30s to low 40s. Wind speeds right now sustained at 20 miles per hour in and around the city. A little lighter in isolated locations where we're in the single digits, but wind gusts very healthy right now. 35 miles at Newark, 32 in the city, 29 at Bridgeport. Windy through the evening. Wind chills bring it down to feel like 18 degrees in Monticello, just above the freezing mark in Poughkeepsie, and 37 degrees in Islip right now. Breezy and cold tonight. Northwest winds to about 15. 29 degrees where we bottom out, 20 as we head to the north and west. Some snow for out west and some rain. All the hub airports good as we head into Thursday. Friday, all systems go as well. Up and down the eastern seaboard, no problem. Major travel hubs look good, even out to the west. We'll have your full forecast in just a little while. Take you through the holiday weekend. Back to you.
All right, thank you. In New Jersey, COVID cases surged 42% in a single day. The state reported more than 9,700 new cases today, and that does break the record for single cases in one day. That was set back in January. But we're nowhere near the number of hospitalizations on that day when about 1,500 more people were in the hospital. Now, the surge is causing some schools to make changes. In Newark, winter break now starts tomorrow. For now, the plan is to go back to in-person learning in January. However, they are preparing to go remote. And in Patterson, that's what they're going to do. New Jersey's fourth largest school district says it will start the new year remote. Patterson schools will be virtual for 2 weeks until January 18. Higher education in New Jersey also starting to make the switch. The College of New Jersey, TCNJ, the first college in our area to go remote in the new year. That's for its winter session next month. But let's go to News 4's Brian Thompson, who's in Freehold, and he has some breaking developments right now. Brian.
Yeah, just got off the phone with RWJ Barnabas, the second largest healthcare system in New Jersey. They are ending visitation come Sunday, the day after Christmas. No visitation with the exceptions of pediatric, obstetrics, and neonatal. Hackensack Meridian, the largest system in New Jersey, as of now, is saying you must have vaccination or proof of a recent test in order to visit. All of this fluid, of course. Here in Freehold, where I am right now, they were doing testing today up until 4 o'clock, except, well, he had to be in line by 2 o'clock in order to get a test in.
Anyone else showing symptoms? You're still getting tested. We just need to know. We don't want you inside, okay?
The line started forming an hour and a half before this Monmouth County testing site opened its doors this afternoon for just 200 tests.
Why so early?
Because I could not get an appointment anywhere else, anywhere in the New York tri-state area.
Are you feeling bad?
I am having symptoms, yes.
Rebecca and everyone else in this line will have to wait 2 or 3 days to get their PCR results. This group, the last in line, Monmouth County, with plenty of tests, but not plenty of people to administer them between the holidays and the surge.
It gets to be a little bit overwhelming to do more than 200 at any one site. So we're looking at beefing up other sites as a result of the spikes we're seeing.
Nearby, Central State Medical Center has seen multiple days where the patient load is so high it has had to divert patients elsewhere. In fact, half a dozen Central Jersey hospitals have had to do the same thing. Chief Medical Officer Dr. James Matera explaining to me on Zoom.
And if you look at the COVID numbers, right in Central Jersey, the height is right where we're at. That's why you're seeing so many hospitals on divert.
Half an hour or so away, the College of New Jersey in Ewing has become the first college in New Jersey to go virtual after the holidays because its 3-week winter term starts January 3rd.
Many people are traveling around the Northeast and around the country and having visitors come here. The potential for transmission under those circumstances are very high.
Back at the end of the line here in Freehold, Eric DeWaters was number 201, and, well, he was out of luck.
I just got back from school. I don't want to see my grandma for Christmas, so.
So you want to get tested?
Yeah, just to make sure I'm all good.
Yeah, except Eric said he'd go somewhere else. I told him, well, if you're going to go to CVS, they're all booked up. Most places are all booked up. So he said, well, if I can't get tested, I'm not going to risk my grandmother. As far as Monmouth County is concerned, well, like so many places, they're really understaffed right now compared to the crush that is going on. They will try to add extra testing locations next week beyond what they have already planned. But they said probably the real rush of extra places may not come until after the new year. Live in Freehold, Brian Thompson, News 4 New York.
All right, Brian, thank you for the latest. Often we'd like to turn to sports as a distraction from the headlines, but we can't right now. Tomorrow's NBA game between the Brooklyn Nets and the Portland Trail Blazers has been postponed. And now the outbreak with the Jets getting worse. The head coach tested positive today. Let's turn to News 4's Bruce Beck, who's covering this more and more.
March Madness in December, David. I update the sports schedule and the COVID list for each team every hour. Let's start with the big news today. Jets head coach Robert Saleh has tested positive for COVID-19. His status for Sunday's game against the Jaguars is in doubt. Saleh showed symptoms this morning and then proceeded to test positive. Tight ends coach Ron Middleton will coach the team on Sunday at MetLife Stadium if Saleh does not clear protocols in time. For that to happen, the head coach would need to be symptom-free and test negative before he rejoins the team. Currently, the Jets have 14 players on the COVID list. Meanwhile, the Nets will have a third straight game postponed due to COVID. Brooklyn's game in Portland, scheduled for Thursday night, has been called off. The Nets still don't have the league-required 8 available players to proceed with the game. Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving are all in COVID protocols. Brooklyn's next chance to play is a Christmas Day matchup with LeBron James and the Lakers in Los Angeles. Now to hockey and the report we told you about last night, which became official today. NHL players will not participate in the Winter Olympics in Beijing. The league had until January 10th to opt out of Olympic participation without financial penalty. So far, 50 NHL games have been postponed due to COVID outbreaks across the league. So sending players to China seemed less realistic with each passing day. The league will now use the previously planned 3-week Olympic break to reschedule the dozens of games that have been impacted here at home. Olympic rosters will have to be filled by collegiate players and professionals playing in leagues outside the NHL. So the sports scene is in disarray, not dissimilar with what we are seeing everywhere else. COVID-19 is complex and challenging, and decisions are being made not only with safety in mind, but based on practicality as well. And David, there is no clear-cut answer, no template to follow.
Right, and we keep figuring it out as we go through this week. All right, Bruce, thank you. On Long Island, tensions over New York State's mask mandate boiled over today. Congressman Lee Zeldin joined small business owners and workers, saying the governor's mask rule is just a scare tactic. All this as the surge continues to hit Long Island very hard. News 4's Greg Cergol is live in Bohemia to tell us more. Greg.
And David, that surge today prompted Northwell Health to open this abandoned storefront here in Bohemia as a testing site. It's one of several new sites that will be coming online here on Long Island over the next few days. And after nearly a week of long lines outside testing sites, one woman who came here today described the scene as simply amazing.
It's the best place to come so far.
No lines, no waiting. This just opened Northwell Health site in Bohemia provided a COVID test and relief to those who walked in today.
That was, I was like, okay, it was great. Nobody here, perfect.
Mark Mara and his wife Leanne have, like many Long Islanders, been struggling to find testing before Christmas.
I couldn't get one. CVS all booked. I've been trying for over a week.
The testing woes continue with Long Island still in the middle of a COVID surge. The region has had the highest 7-day positivity rate in the state for several days now.
Unfortunately, there are some in government who are trying to instill maximum fear in the population, and that's not leadership.
Today, Republican gubernatorial candidate Lee Zeldin said Omicron cases don't appear to be as serious. He's calling for more state testing and vaccine sites, and in his words, a more consistent message from Albany.
We're not panicking. We have the resources we need. We have vaccines. We have boosters. We have masks.
With COVID again dominating our headlines, we're once again hearing about political debates filtering into public places.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Like this Smithtown market.
And it's been really tough, especially this year.
Owner Donato Panico says customer arguments over masks, for example, have forced him into the uncomfortable position of referee.
It is very frustrating. It's very frustrating. And I understand and respect everybody's opinion, but, you know, at the end of the day, we're all neighbors, we're all Americans, we're supposed to get along.
And that market owner tells me he's very confused by New York's mask mandate, with the governor requiring masks indoors, but county executives like the two here on Long Island, or I should say one on Long Island and a county executive-elect, saying they won't be enforcing that mandate. So very confusing for that guy and many others. We're live in Bohemia. Greg Cergol, News 4 New York.